on your side. This week, Bernard from Winnipeg writes, Dear Nathan, lately I've been concerned about my savings. With several major American banks going under, I'm wondering if it's still safe to leave my money in a Canadian bank. Well, Bernard, that's a good question. Now, normally, rather than just leaving your money in a bank, I'd recommend putting it into a bank account. Because when you just leave your money in a bank, it might get stepped on or people might not know whose it is. But still, I'll do my best to answer your question, because I'm on your side. To start off, I paid a visit to Dr. Melvin Cross, a top banking and economics expert at Dalhousie University. Is it safe for people to just leave their money in a Canadian bank?
Yes, I think it is safe for people to leave their money in Canadian banks.
Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that.
Well, Canadian banks did not engage in financing the housing bubble.
Even though Dr. Cross was the expert, I still wasn't quite ready to take his word for it. So, to see for certain, I took $500 of my own personal money and left it in a local bank. Then, I walked away and let time play its role. That night, I went to sleep and had an interesting dream. I dreamt that all my money grew legs and then started walking away. One $20 bill grew arms, so it had to walk away on its arms. But I couldn't do anything because I was handcuffed to a giant cat. I didn't really know what the dream meant, but I soon found out when I returned to the bank to find all my money gone. This was upsetting, so I repaid a visit to Dr. Cross. Yesterday I left $500 in the bank, and today when I went back it was gone.
It was gone?
Yeah.
Was it in a bank account?
Like, I put it near the front of the bank.
I understand you're saying that it's in a bank, but you actually need to deposit the money in a banking machine or give it to a teller,
right,
and get a receipt to ensure that it's
okay.
secure.
You got to be clear when you give advice to people, otherwise they'll get confused. Okay?
Right. Yes.
Okay, so that explains the money going away. Well, what does the giant cat represent?
Sorry, the cat?
Oh, I was handcuffed to it while my money grew legs and walked away.
What?
So, just remember that if you want your money to be safe, it needs to be in a bank account. And in case you're wondering, I looked it up on the internet, and the cat in my dream actually represents my difficulty in finding a mate. Neat, huh? I'm Nathan Fielder on your side.